Next, we're going to have Courtney Scott, a young environmentalist who planted over 800 trees at initiatives she started in her school. Please give a round of applause for Courtney, y'all.
Hold on to is one of styrofoam containers, designer clothing, luxury vehicles, and Apple electronics. Everything we need to be happy. Yet no one is ever happy because everything becomes old or used. I think we confuse the things that we need to live with the things that we want to live with. Yet everything is only valuable to us and it's valuable to other people. This is the society we created, one full of worthless, flashy things. I wish I had some tragic, heartbreaking, compelling story that propelled me into this mindset, but I was raised in a middle-class family and nothing out of the ordinary ever happened to me. But I do remember growing up, I had always seen my brother come home from his Boy Scouts, adventures, and camping expeditions, and I wanted that same experience. So I joined Girl Scouts. I soon learned that Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts are not the same thing. When my brother was camping and learning how to build stuff, I was doing arts and crafts and singing. Or when my brother was taking CPR classes and having race car derbies, I was learning how to sell Girl Scout cookies and having baking competitions. I hated Girl Scouts. But it was all going to be worth it when we finally went on our Girl Scout camping trip. Come to find out, my mom, the Girl Scout leader, rented a room at the Marriott Hotel and laid sleeping bags on the floor. That was our camping trip. To make things worse, she then took us to the mall and took us on a scavenger hunt and told us that every woman needs to learn how to hunt for a good bargain. From then, I jumped at every opportunity to go camping or anything outdoors, and that was kind of where my passion for the environment grew from. Before high school, I was an avid carnivore. I ate meat all the time. My parents still tell the story when I was 12, and we were at a church breakfast, and they just put out a huge tray of bacon. And I don't know what got into me, but for some reason I wanted that entire tray. So I jumped the line, poured all the bacon onto my plate, and ate every last piece. My parents were so embarrassed, and no one would have thought that I would become a vegetarian. But going from carnivore to vegetarian was a huge life change for me. In the smallest way, I realized that lifestyles so bred into our daily lives for generations can be changed. In a larger way, I realized that there was so much I didn't know. What else was right because of the influence of my society? So I came up with 3 things that were kind of misconceptions that I feel that some people have and that I always had about the environment and life. The first is humans are separate from nature. So I know what you're thinking. I'm some tree-hugging hippie who envisions some green utopia. I realize that we can't live off the land and all wear leaves. But I feel like ignoring that nature exists is just as crazy. Everything about us proves that we're products of nature. Studies prove that people who do more outdoor activities are smarter, healthier, and happier. Less and less people do outdoor activities every year, and the rates of high school dropouts, suicide, and health problems increase every day. Maybe they have nothing to do with each other, but the fact is nothing is changing to make things right in our society. My second misconception is hurting nature won't hurt us. I think there's a saying that goes good with this: what goes around comes around. Everything we do has resulting effects on the environment. Good, bad, reversible, I don't know. But I don't like the idea of breaking things that we don't know how to fix. My third misconception is individuals are incapable of making change. This misconception isn't just about helping the environment, but I think it's something that everyone kind of has in the back of their mind. I chose a picture of Mother Teresa because she to me is a person who is perfect for this idea. She once said, if you can't feed 100, feed one, and which meant that all change is good. I find it strange that such a separated society, we can have such similar ideas. There's no such thing as collective thoughts. We all have the ability to find reason, to find our true passion, and to make change based on what's important to us. One of the things that is detrimental to our health and the health of our planet is the way we treat our renewable resources. I am the worst recycler. Sorting trash and taking that blue bin out to the driveway every Wednesday is something I really struggle with. It is difficult to sort your trash, use the more expensive biodegradable products, and walk instead of driving practical. And sometimes it's not practical, but it's choices like these that add years on the lifespan of our planet. A few years ago, for a video contest, a friend and I created a video of what could happen when you don't refuse to use and recycle.
It'll tell you take these at the end, but we're going to switch tapes in that place.
I think I mean,
Should be like an introduction. I think they don't get this game because we don't start right now. So it's been like 2 cameras.
But the alternative is so much worse. This is a picture of plastic in the Pacific that began growing 60 years ago and continues to grow today. The picture is of where the currents have been taking all of our trash and litter, and in 2009 they described it as twice the size of Texas, and it's been growing ever since then, so I don't even know how big it is now. This just proves to me that we could very well end up living in our trash one day. During my junior year, I created the Give Back Tree project. Trees are the ultimate symbol for nature, so I wanted to create a project that could help people get involved in giving back to the environment and teach them about why it's important to give back to the environment. This project took a lot of planning, organization, and working with people. And it really helped me grow as a person because I'm not good with people, I'm not good at planning, and I'm not good with time. Through the grant, at the end of this project, we ended up planting 127 trees in the community, and I also was able to be in 3 papers that really helped get the word out about my project, and I got to talk to a lot of people about why helping the environment is important. Through the grant, I completed an internship this summer, and I was working with the Green Youth Foundation. This was a new experience for me. It took a lot of manual labor and heat, and I got stung in the face by a bee twice. I didn't really work outdoors that much, and it was really hard for me. But I loved it because I got to spend 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, working outdoors with really cool people. The park, towards the end of our internship, started trying to come up with ideas so they could get more people to come to the park. And that was the first time that I realized that not that many people spend much time outdoors. So I wanted to create some type of project that could reach out to people and help more people come to the parks. So a couple of friends and I came up with the idea of One Earth. One Earth is a convention that's going to be held by Tucker High School, sponsored by Oglethorpe Power, that's going to teach students why it's important to help the environment. The first thing I want to teach students is to experience nature. I truly believe that if more people experience nature, they would love it and want to preserve it just as much as I do. The next thing is appreciating nature. Many people don't realize that many of the things we use come from nature, and nature provides all of our resources. Finally, I want to inspire appreciation and break the barriers we built between ourselves and nature, because we are nature. Thank you.